Hello, Taurus. This is going to be a reading for March 28th through April 4th. I don't have notes in front of me, so I just have to remember these things today. There's a new moon in there somewhere. I can't remember when, I'll be honest. Don't have my notes. I think it's somewhere around the 3rd. Probably 2nd or 3rd, if I were to guess. And I am obviously not in my studio. I am at a friend's house in her backyard. So you may hear things like the neighbor using some equipment, or chickens, or dogs, or geese flying by. We shall see. It'll be an experiment, Taurus. So we're going to take a look at, for you this week, the energies. Just simple. It's going to be a simple reading this week. Past, present, future, challenge, and then what does work and doesn't work. Moving through the energies of this week. All right, Taurus. It's a little windy. We'll see what happens. See if we make it through your reading without any cards flying anywhere. I have a little barrier here, and hopefully the microphone isn't picking up too much wind either. So experimental, Taurus. Thanks for joining me. All right, Taurus. Let me take a look at your cards for a moment, and then we'll discuss them. Okay. All right. Moving to the energies of this week, we have the Six of Wands, feeling victorious about something. If I were to guess what that is, based on the next card, I would say that it probably has to do with a new project, possibly a project where you are in charge of others. Like it feels like your project, like this is your victory. You start yeah, it feels like you start the energy of this week with some sort of victory and some sort of like, this is going to be general reading, obviously, Taurus, but it does feel like, we've got some pentacles going on here next. It does feel like some sort of career-oriented situation, something big that you think that you're going to have to bring team members onto, but maybe you haven't yet. And then this week we do have the team members. So next we have the Three of Pentacles. And this could very well be, like I said, this could be your project, and you're delegating, or it could just be that you actually do need partners moving forward with this project, and while it's your idea, you still need a team in order to make it go. And so you're kind of taking a look at that energy this week and trying to figure out like how best to accomplish that. In your challenge position, though, we do have the Knight of Pentacles, and while he does have a lot going for him and he does have abundance all around him, he's a little slow moving, and considering he's in your challenge position, I would almost advise be careful about hesitating. Make sure that you do move forward. He's pretty slow. Every step that the Knight of Pentacles takes is important and very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it's not important. That's not the word I'm looking for, but that it works. Everything that he does is like a great foundation for the work that he's doing, but he's a little slow. Tedious and slow, but good. He creates a solid foundation. He really does need to sort of get moving and start planting those crops like that he has all around him and that he has available to him. He has to get going. And it might be that you need a team in order to do that, and you think that you need to do it alone, but that you shouldn't. Yeah, so that's your challenge position. Your challenge is taking a look at that energy and while sometimes maybe making sure that you're not being hesitant, also it could be a challenge to actually embody what he is good at, which is creating a solid foundation and not rushing. So it could go either way for you guys this week. The challenge might be not rushing, and then the challenge for some of you might be hesitation. So it's sort of like there's a couple energies there that could work. In the near future, we have the Seven of Swords. So either if it feels like you're worried about somebody like either taking the credit, I feel a hesitation here with like having people join your team. And it could be that you're worried about that. You know, somebody stealing something from you, whether it's an idea or whatever. But this card could also be you. Like I said, general reading, Taurus. This could be you moving forward this week in a feeling of like that you need to get shit done and you don't really care what anybody else thinks, which sometimes is good and sometimes is bad. So however that works for you this week, Taurus, I'm curious. Let me know in the comments if you feel like it. What doesn't work for you this week, we have the Star. I would almost say that what doesn't work for you this week is just hoping that everything happens and thinking that it's just going to happen for you. And, you know, without any of your own kind of action, you know, physical 3D action. What does work for you is it feels like you have a lot of experience. And it also kind of feels like you maybe aren't giving yourself that credit. Make sure that you remember all the things that you are good at and that, you know, that you have learned in the past. It's not wasted energy. It's energy that you can bring into whatever this present project is and change it and transmute it and move it forward into a different energy. Like, you know, sometimes this is a little bit of a stagnant energy, the Nine of Wands, because like this person's having a hard time like forgetting the battle or not forgetting the battle, but like using what they gained from the battle and using it in a different way. So that I would suggest using old skills in a new way here. That's what would work for you this week, Taurus. And that's it. You know, I'm going to leave it there. Simple little reading today. Experimenting with the outside environment at a friend's house, the wind and everything. But let's pull a 4 agreements card for you to see which 4 agreement would best help you through the energies of this week. I feel very long-winded today, Taurus. All right, don't make assumptions. Let your life be transformed like a butterfly. Oh, dogs. When you stop making assumptions, your word becomes impeccable and your life is completely transformed. Magic just happens in your life. What you need comes to you easily because spirit moves freely through you. Can't see me, but you can hear me. Yeah, okay. Transformation, you know, and that's what we're talking about, this Nine of Wands. Transforming old skills and using them in a new way instead of just letting them stagnate where they got left. Cool. Taurus, I dig it. Thank you very much, Taurus. Please like and subscribe. Shameless plugging. Please like and subscribe, Taurus. I am a new channel. I need team members. That means subscribers. So join my team. Grow with me. It'll be fun. Let's do it together. Share with your kooky friends. As a reminder, this is a practice for me. For more on what that means, you can check out the info in the description. Thank you, Taurus. Have a beautiful week. I will see you next week.